Okay, my precious jewels, I think that you liked my first Sephora try-on haul, so I'm back with another one because I have more products to share with you guys. These are the products that I was most excited about to really see how they were going to work, if they would really live up to the claims. The swatches that I tried on in store, when I got them in person, I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to try them. So hopefully you guys love a try new makeup video, of course, and you want to see what products I am trying this time. I hope you like this makeup look and you decide to sit and watch the video. Hopefully you'll watch to the end. If you do, please give the video a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel if you've never been here before. And if you have the ability to hype the video, please hype the video. I hope you like this makeup and I will see you in the next. Matter of fact, let me just get started. I'll see you at the end of the video. Okay. Hello my precious jewels, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Julie, and if you like makeup tutorials, makeup hauls, makeup reviews, first impressions, and all things beauty, then you come to the right channel. In today's video, I'm doing another Sephora Savings Event makeup try-on haul. I picked up quite a bit of products from the Sephora Savings Event and I didn't get a chance to showcase them during the sale, so I want to try them now. I want to see if these products work well together, if they really were worth my money, if they're worth your money. So if you love a good trying new makeup video, please stay tuned. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hype the channel, all those good things. I'm just gonna get started. I already put my base on, which today I used the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Rich. We're going to be using everything mostly new, the Sephora colorful blushes. I got it in 3 shades. I was really impressed with these when I swatched them in store, so I want to see how they work. We have this Vanngo Bronzing Contour Balm. I definitely want to try this out to see if it's deep enough. Hopefully it works better than the Westman Atelier did. I was not happy with that, but I'm going to keep testing it. I have the new Too Faced Powder Bronzer in the shade Chocolate Lava. If you guys know me and you've been watching my channel, you know that Chocolate Lava is actually my favorite like cream bronzer, and now they have the powder, so I'm excited. Definitely gonna be using this Natasha Denona Cool Tone Luxe Glam Compact. We're gonna see what kind of look we can create with this today. This blush from MAC, the Glow Play Heat Index blush. I actually purchased this during the 21 days of beauty, so we're gonna use this because I haven't used it yet. And I do have this One Size Hydra Sculpt moisturizer on. I used it yesterday and I really love the moisture that it added to the skin, so we're gonna use that today. And I think that I'm gonna put this on. I just have been loving a lot of moisture on my skin. It just makes the makeup look so much better. This is the Rhode Beauty Glazing Milk. I'm gonna put this on. That is it. I actually love it. I love the mist as well. It's so weird because I bought this and then I stopped using it because I thought it broke me out. Something that I used the other day broke me out as well. My skin is super sensitive, but yeah, so this is what we are doing. We have our brows done already. Of course, I'm gonna have to touch them up again because that's just what happens with me. But I do love moisture. I want my skin to be super glowy when I start. So, you know, first thing I'm gonna do is start with my eyes because that's just who I am. Like, I love to start with my eyes in case there's any fallout or anything that I need to address before I do the rest of the face. It's so much easier to do that. So that is our plan. So this is what the palette looks like. This is a really nice everyday palette for deeper skin. This palette retails for $48. I did get it for 20% off during the Sephora Savings Event. At first I wasn't going to pick these up. I was like, oh, I don't need another neutral palette, but this is so pretty. I was like, I gotta get it. I love these kind of shadows for everyday and for glam. So this is super good. We're going to do something quick. These palettes, they do have names. So this shade is Skiff, the sparkly one. The sparkly shade is Skiff. Then we have Stone. Then we have Q Part, which is this one. And then we have Hush, which is this one. So that is what we have going on. I think I'm only going to use 3 of these shades today because I want to see what the sparkle shade looks like. This is the Morphe M441 brush that I'm using. This is a brush that they don't even make anymore, but I have so many Morphe brushes and I've had them for a while and they last. I'm not going to get rid of them. This is the Morphe M513. Oh yeah, I like this. Sometimes with these shades, you have to build them up. As long as they show up, that's what matters. This is good. It just gives a nice smokiness. I'm excited about this makeup. I hope it works out because a lot of these products are the ones that I was like most excited to try because I really wasn't going to shop the Sephora Savings Event. I bought so much makeup before, like the concealers and stuff that I would have purchased during the sale, and the foundations. I purchased them before the sale so I can showcase them to you guys before the sale, so you would be able to make up your mind on what product you wanted to pick up during the sale. So that was that. We're just going to take this sparkly shimmer. This palette has a light matte, a dark matte, a metallic, and a sparkling shimmer. So we're going to try this on the lid because that's all I want to see is what this does on the lid. It's so pretty. The last look I did, I used the metallic under it. I didn't use this Color Story, but I used this same kind of palette, and I was like, I want to see what the shimmer looks like with just the shimmer, like not the metallic base under it. How sparkly is it? That is so pretty. That is very pretty. This is what it looks like. It's like a gunmetal kind of color, but I like that. I'm gonna put a little bit more on. I really want it to be seen, and you can get that scattered effect with this. I like it. It's very understated. I'm gonna take the lighter shade and go up in the brow bone area, this right here, and just to give a little dimension to the eye. These quads are so good for minimalists and people that are like new to eyeshadow and they just don't know what shadows go together. You know for sure that in this quad, the shadows are gonna go perfectly. Okay, I have the Dior Forever Skin Matte Flawless True Foundation 24-hour Ultra Makeup Wear, No Transfer, Triple Action Care with Sunscreen. It has SPF 20 in it. It's a shade 6.5W. If you are a Dior wearer, when you get this new formula, make sure you test it out to make sure that it is your shade. Like, don't assume that it's the same shade from the last formula, because I had to get a different shade. Usually 7N is my shade, but with this formula, 6.5W. So just to be on the safe side, you want to make sure that you get the right shade. You may have to go up or down. One other thing I want to tell you about this, these are larger pans than in her previous palette. I want to say these are the size of maybe the bigger pans that she used to put out. But I like this because these are colors that you can wear every day. So I could see me going through that palette really quickly because these shades are everyday shades if you wear makeup every day. My makeup routine doesn't usually change. So I usually do eyes first and then go on from there. So that's what we're doing. So I'm going to just do a pump of this. I really was enjoying this foundation. I wore it the other day. I was going to the movies and I didn't have time to do like a full face of makeup, so I just put that on and it was good. It lasted all day. I used my fingers to put it on. I never use my fingers. That's how much I was rushing. And I just put it on and I put the Denona Myricks spray on. Like, I didn't even powder. And it lasted all day. The skin looked good. So this is our color. That's what it looks like. It's like orangey. But like, I do have like red undertones, but sometimes foundations, when they oxidize, they become too orangey or too red. This is the Sephora number 40 brush. I was loving this brush last Sephora Savings Event. Now I don't even pick it up. If you see all of this texture and like raised areas under my chin, it's because I was picking my chin just a lot. I was eating a lot of crazy stuff. It's gonna take me a minute to get my skin back where it was because I am definitely looking textured, more textured than normal. I really like this formula. It's definitely matte. It's a beautiful natural matte. This is the new Dior reformulated matte foundation. It has a beautiful natural matte glow. I'm loving these new foundations that they make in that the formulas are not a dead matte, like with no dimension or luminosity in them, because matte doesn't have to mean masky and dead. So I'm loving a lot of the new formulas that is coming out, and they actually work so much better on my oily, textured, mature skin. So yeah, so I like that color. It's pretty. I'm gonna put whatever's left under this chin. So look at the skin. It looks beautiful. I'm happy with it. I had a new concealer to try for you guys today, but it is so light. I don't know that I want to try it. Like, I have the new Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Concealer. And I have it in shade 4-in-1 and 3-in-1. And they look really light. I don't know how it's going to work. I guess we can try one and see. They actually have a foundation like this, which I love. So let's see. It's a very light, like neutral color. It doesn't have any warmth to it at all. So I can see it making me look ghostly. It's a very lightweight formula. I can tell I'm putting it on very liquidy. I think it's a natural matte. So this concealer retails for $34. It comes in 22 shades. It is a hydrating, non-commodogenic, medium coverage, natural finish, long-wearing, waterproof formula. This weightless, serum-infused, multitasking concealer that quickly brightens, hydrates, and smooths while providing medium coverage up to 16 hours of wear time and a natural finish. It's definitely lightweight coverage. I like a more full coverage concealer. I like something that is going to cover my dark circles. So this doesn't do it for me. And I was excited about this because I love the foundation. I was like, I really need to try this concealer. Because it didn't come out at the same time that the foundation did. And then when it finally came out, I kind of forgot about it. So now we're going to see what it does. It's very lightweight, very easy to blend. Excuse my voice, my allergies. I probably need to clean my studio, like dust it. Because I'm allergic to dust and all of that. And I have been home like 3 days and I'm trying to kick these videos out. I didn't have time to clean nothing. I do like more coverage. Yeah, I think that this concealer is nice. I'm gonna put a little bit more on, but I feel like it looks very stark. This is definitely the wrong shade, and the other one is too. I don't know that I like the coverage though. I need something that's gonna cover my dark circles. Let's use this Vanngo. I feel like I'm missing a step. Like I feel like I'm moving too fast. I don't know why. This is the new Vanngo Trans Sculpt Bronzing Contour Balm. It retails for $34. It comes in 8 shades. This is the second to darkest one. Focus is actually the darkest one. So we're gonna get a bronzer brush and we're just gonna see how this works out. This is medium coverage, cream formula, cruelty-free, vegan, natural finish. A cream contour with sensorial gel balm to powder formula that sculpts and bronzes with a medium buildable coverage and a natural soft focus finish. It has silica microspheres that blur imperfections with a soft focus effect. Vitamin E, a known emollient for antioxidant production. It's supposed to blur the look of pores and fine lines for the perfect velvet matte finish. I love the way this color is showing up. Now I feel like I could have used a smaller brush, and I think this shade could actually be a little deep for me. I love when I try a product and I'm like, oh my god, I think this is a little dark for me. Like I could actually use the shade up. Because he has 3 like really deep shades, and I think this one, wow, it's kind of deep. Like I feel like this could be a good summer shade if I get a tan, but I usually try to stay out of the sun. Yeah, I usually try to stay out of the sun because my medication says do not be in the sun too much. So I try not to be in the sun that much. I actually like the color of this bronzer. It gives a nice amount of dimension. It looks beautiful on the cheeks. Do you see that? You get much more product in this than I did in the, oh, this is gorgeous. I love the color. Look at that. So pretty. The concealer is nice, but I feel like it's giving some coverage, but it's not covering up all my dark spots under my eyes. That's just my opinion. I'm going to get this blush right here, which is Grateful, and I'm going to put Grateful on my cheeks. This is the Rare Beauty liquid blush. I love her blushes. So while I let that blush sit for a minute, that's the Rare Beauty liquid blush in Grateful. I'm going to take this Vanngo bronzer. This is very, very pigmented, and I'm going to contour my nose with it. This is much more pigmented than his powder bronzer is. Okay, I like this bronzer. I love the formula already. It has a nice glow to it. It is kind of drying down a little bit. Like you can feel it drying down. I'm gonna take my favorite blush brush, tap this in. I did not realize how good a red blush will look on me. Like, I love a pink blush, but a red blush is good too. It really is. I don't know if you could see how beautiful the pores are looking. They're looking very smooth. This is my more textured side of my face. If I didn't say it, I have very oily, textured skin, and I think that the skin looks wonderful. I love the way the bronzer is looking. It's like the perfect shade of bronzer. This is what I'm talking about. When you get a bronzer, you want something that's going to show up and show out. And I really feel like I need more concealer. I'm going to put a little bit more of this concealer on. I'm going to put it down here. Maybe I should wait it until after I put the blush on. But I did not. I did not. I just want a little bit more brightness. But one thing that this concealer does show is that you can build it up without it getting cakey. Without it like creasing so bad under your eyes where you like, this is ridiculous. It looks really, really good considering that this is the third layer. I'm going to use this Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Soft Blur Setting Powder in Warm Honey, number 4. And also number 5, Neutral Medium Deep. I feel like they have a little less warmth in them than the ones that I wanted to use from Laura Mercier. This is what the shade looks like. I'm going to take this brush from Nikki LaRose and I'm going to set the under eye. This is the Nikki LaRose N19 brush. This is a lightweight powder. I like it. It's not as oil absorbing as I would love it to be, but it's a nice powder. It still gave a little warmth to the face, which the concealer definitely didn't have any warmth to it. I'm just gonna set all of the areas where I put the concealer. So far the under eyes are looking good. I like the color. I like the way the face looks. I love the way the bronzer is looking. It's so good. Let's try the dark powder now. I feel like my makeup went so fast I'm missing something. I don't know what it is. I like to set my blush with powder. I find that it makes my makeup last longer. Like if you set the cream blush and then you go on top of it with a powder, I feel like it just makes it last longer. It's just more layers for your products to sweat through, if that makes sense. And you gotta make sure you set your makeup under your chin. I always complain and be like, oh my god, my makeup came off, but you can't complain if you don't set it. I'm gonna use this because I actually really, really like this Rhode misting spray. I actually really like it. So we're gonna spray this to give some moisture back to the face. But so far the skin looks good. And what do you think about the eyes? I like the smell of the Rhode glazing mist. It's not like a super strong smell. It's like a clean kind of smell, but I like it. I love trying new makeup videos and being able to give my first impressions on a product, letting you guys know whether or not it's gonna be worth your money. Everybody shopped the sale already because the sale is over, but you know, we still have our receipts. And sometimes products don't work. Like everything does not always work. Sephora Savings Event is like a super fun time of year. But there's so many sales that happens now. Like, you know, you can always get your makeup elsewhere. I'm going to use this Denona Myricks Line Work liner. It's my favorite liner. This liner does not skip. It does exactly what you need it to do. It's my favorite. It flows so nicely. I got to meet Denona Myricks while I was in New York a couple of weeks ago. We just happened to be in the same place at the same time. And I walked in the room and I was like, oh my god, I love you. She was so nice. So, so nice. I just gave her a hug, told her I love her products. We took pictures and that was it. I didn't ask her to send me no product. I didn't ask her to put me on a PR list or anything like that. I feel like it wasn't the time for that. I mean, it would be wonderful. She told me to tag her in the pictures I did. She didn't respond, so clearly she didn't see them or whatever, but it was nice to meet her. She was such a beautiful person. Really nice and welcoming. I didn't have one stitch of makeup on that day. I was like, oh my god. And I was walking around because I had a Blur and Bond powder in my bag, right? But I couldn't find it. I was so nervous. I was like, I have your Blur and Bond powder. And I couldn't find it. But it was in my bag and I just didn't see it. Yeah, she was very nice. So far, I'm liking the way that the skin is looking. I am going to put this One Size Boucle Silk powder on. Let me tell you something. When I got this powder, I was like, why? Like, what does it do? But I actually like it to bring my face back to like one. It just gives it like a uniform kind of look, and then I can do whatever I choose to do on top of it. And it's beautiful. It just looks gorgeous on the skin. I finally found a reason to use it. It took me a minute because I was like, what am I going to do with this? But it's good. I have the shade Deepest. That is what it looks like. Look at the difference it made in the face already. I didn't see it before. Okay, so let's try this Too Faced bronzer. It's the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer and Chocolate Lava matte blurring bronzer. Years ago, Too Faced came out with bronzers and they were not dark skin friendly at all. I have a book of bronzers from them somewhere around here. And I was like, are you serious? It was not dark skin girl friendly at all. So when they came out with their new cream bronzers, I was loving it. Now they got the powder, so I'm excited to try it. It retails for $38. It comes in 6 shades. Matte finish, long wearing, cruelty free. Smells like chocolate. Even though my nose is stopped up, before I started filming, I smelled it and it smelled good. A long wearing cocoa infused bronzer for natural looking sun kiss effects and a blurred bronze finish that does not settle. Let me tell you how creamy it is. That is beautiful. Do you see that? Okay, I'm excited. I actually bought 2 shades of this, right? So the other shade I'm going to take back. But I ordered 2 shades because I wasn't sure how deep it was going to be. But just look at that. That is gorgeous. And look at how effortlessly it blends out. I'm telling you, bronzers have really elevated my makeup game because I don't want to do my makeup without bronzer. Like, I need the contour. I need to see the definition in my face. I need the cheeks to pop. I need just the dimension in my face. Because once you put foundation on, you have to do something to bring it back. You use the foundation to even out your skin, but you want to still bring the dimension back to your face. I met some ladies the other day. Oh, well, they subscribed to the channel. I was talking to them, and I hope you guys are watching. But we talked about, you know, like liners and everything like that. And I was telling them that you don't always have to spend a lot of money for makeup. Like, you don't. I love drugstore makeup just as much as I love high-end. I think I actually love drugstore makeup more than I love high-end. It's so much fun to me. This bronzer, I hope you guys pick this up. It's so good. So pigmented. I don't know how it's gonna look when it's over because it's actually super, super pigmented. But I love it. I love it. I love it. So good. These are my favorite brushes. This is the Morphe and Ariel brush collaboration, and I love it. I love all of the brushes. I'm looking at them, I just don't pick them up. But look at that. How does that look? It looks beautiful. Look at that. I love that. It looks so good. This is so, so good. Wow. I'm excited. I love a good bronzer. That is beautiful. I think I'm gonna have to do a updated bronzer video. If you guys want to see like my updated bronzer list, like my top 10 bronzers, let me know. And any other like top 10 or top 5 or favorites, like a specific foundations, bronzers, whatever, let me know and I'll do some of those videos because I think that'll be nice for the summer. Even primers and setting spray. First thing I'm gonna do is try this MAC Glow Play blush in the shade Heat Index. This is a bouncy blush. It's a very pigmented, soft, matte, skin diffusing formula, and I'm just like super in love with the formula. You have to build it up. You cannot just think that you're gonna put it on and that's gonna be it, but just look at how beautiful and glowy it is. It gives a really nice amount of luminosity to the skin. Very nicely pigmented, but not too much. That is so pretty. And give me a red or pink blush and I'm in heaven. Look at that bounciness. Love that. Before I put the other blush and stuff on, I want to do my under eye. I'm gonna put this Sephora colorful 12-hour crayon on in the color Coconut in my waterline. I need that. I need that in my waterline. The skin looks really dark. I think it's the concealer. It just didn't give enough brightness, but we're gonna try to fix that. I'm gonna take my Bright Fix powder. I'm gonna use this color right here, Rose Quartz, because it's up here. And I'm gonna take this brush and see if we can get some brightness. This is the Fenty Bright Fix powder in the shade Rose Quartz. These are just so beautiful. I use them as my eraser. Not only do they brighten the face, they sculpt the face, and they just add brightness and definition to the face. Now, they're not good as setting powders, but they're definitely good as just giving some brightness and dimension to the face. Love that. That looks better already. Do you see the difference? Do you see what this powder does? It's wonderful. I love it. I just want to fuse it in together. Love that. Love that. Love that. Being that I have this mascara, this is the Exaggerized mascara from Charlotte Tilbury. That is it. Everything that I did not give the price on, I'm gonna put it on the screen because I get so into doing my makeup that I'll be like, oh, I forgot to tell you about that. So yeah, I know it's not good, but it happens sometimes. So I'm gonna put this mascara here. So I'm really liking the bronzer, but I didn't do my nose. with the powder bronzer. I don't think I did my nose. It's got like a, I don't know, I feel like it's got like a shininess to the powder, like a luminosity. Do you see it? Like I feel like it's like a sheen to it. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely, it's got like a cream kind of feel. Like it's a very creamy powder, which I love that. And I love the way it's looking on the skin. I want to try these. I'm super excited about these blushes from Sephora. Being that we use a red blush on the cheeks, we're going to use this blush. Now these are really like blush lighters. It's like a pinky shade. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Is that like orangey? Let me see. Let me try all three of the shades. I want to say these were like, I don't know, $16, but they were super, super gorgeous. Wait a minute. Oh. I think I'm going to put the pinky one on. Now trust the process, because I know, you know, once you have like eyes on, but you don't have lashes on, it looks a little weird. So let's just give this a try. This is the Sephora Morning Blaze. That's the shade. Colorful Blush Glaze. Okay, so they were $15. It comes in 5 shades. I bought 3 of them. I was in Sephora and I had $500 almost worth of, I think it was like $475 worth of Sephora products in my cart because they have so much new stuff. I was so glad. I think I left my credit card home and I didn't have my driver's license with me, so it was wonderful. I put it right back and I was like, God, you knew I didn't need all of this. So then I wound up buying some of the products, but not everything. Okay, it says a blush highlighter hybrid, that one stroke color payoff for a light reflecting glaze. I'm just gonna try it. I'm excited. It's gonna give us like a highlighty kind of look. That is so pretty already. Do you see that? I love the glow already. Do you see the difference? That is gorgeous. I love a good highlighter. And I love, from what I see so far, it is not accentuating the pores. That is beautiful. This is my more textured cheek right here, this one. I'm gonna put a little bit on the tip of my nose. It's like a little dry. I guess because it's a mixture of a blush and a highlighter, it's not as creamy as I thought it would be, but it's still pretty. I like it. I think it's pretty. Do we like that? Do we want to try like a lighter shade and see if it gives us a little more brightness to the face? I feel like this makeup looks a little dark. Let's try this one. This one is Pink Sunset. So it definitely needs like a little bit more. You definitely need to, I'm just gonna tap this in. Sometimes you just need to add a little bit more. I like it. It's good. I'm gonna put this in the inner corner. I'm gonna use this little brush from Makeup by Ariel, the A18 brush. That is so pretty. It's subtle, but it's pretty. So let's do the lips. I'm excited for the lips. And then I gotta go curl my hair and put my lashes on. I'm really loving these new YSL lip liners. I was actually tempted to buy another one today. I was like, oh my God, these are so good. I'm gonna try and sharpen this and see what it does, because it came broken. I was very upset for $29. I was like, how was it broke? But this is like a reddish pencil. This is called the YSL Kiss Shaper Lip Liner. This is the color Cocoa Flirt. That's what it's called. It's so creamy. I mean, like really creamy, but long lasting. Like it dries down. It's nothing like having a reddish brown lip liner that actually shows up on your lips. So I really like this liner. They're nicely pigmented and they go on. And when you have dark lips like mine, every liner does not show up on your lips the way you want them to show up. So this, I will definitely buy again. It's very creamy, very, very soft. But it doesn't go all over everywhere. So I have these 2 lippies from a new brand called Luxe and Company. It's called the Bonding Glow Lipstick. I have 2 shades. These remind me of the YSL Kiss lippies. I have like a few of them, like maybe 6 or 8 of them. I just was like, I want to try this. So that is, both shades are very pretty. I'm gonna try this one. This one is Jeff. So let me tell you about these. And I wound up picking some of them up on TikTok too. I was like, oh shoot. These retail for $16. They come in 5 shades. Hydrating Stick Formula High Shine. Buildable, highly pigmented lipstick with a hydrating finish that delivers bold color and a lightweight, comfortable texture for everyday wear. It says enjoy a glossy mirror-like shine that melts onto the lips without clinging or drying. This lipstick leaves your lips looking and feeling comfortably hydrated. Let's see. I'm gonna put one of the Sephora lipsticks on with this because this looks like it's more like a lip gloss without a lot of pigment. This is the Sephora Cloud Blur lipstick, and this is the shade 003. They actually have names. I didn't realize that in my last video. So these are also $16. The Sephora Cloud Blur matte lipstick. It comes in, looks like 10 shades. This one is Fluffy Hug, a warm muted coral, matte hydrating natural finish. This is a ultra lightweight lipstick that smooths lips and blurs contours with a subtly tinted bitten lip effect, offering up to 10 hours of hydration. So let's try this because it's a pretty color. It smells like a fruity lipstick. Really nice for every day. It's really not showing up on my lips. Very, very creamy. It feels nice. I should have exfoliated my lips. I'm gonna put a little bit more of this brown liner on. Okay, so let's try this now. Let's see what it looks like. The colors are very, very similar. It's just one is glossy and one is matte. Look at that. I feel like I don't really see it. I'm gonna go in with the darker liner and see if this shows up a little better. I like the way this is looking so far. I'm gonna use this lip gloss. This is the Self-Made lip gloss. It's called Gloss, and the color is Self-Made from Sephora. We're gonna put this on our lips. I like the gloss. I don't like this paddle. I feel like it's taking my lipstick off. The lip gloss is glossy, but I feel like I just like to look at my skin to see if my texture is rearing its ugly head. So far it's looking okay. So let's spray our face. I'm gonna use this setting spray. My favorite setting spray is a drugstore setting spray, so we're gonna use this. So far I like the makeup. Let's spray. This is Charlotte Tilbury Party All Day Stay All Night. Okay, my precious jewels, I'm back, and this is our final look. This is what our makeup is looking like. I'm actually pleasantly surprised when I look at it in camera. To me, it looks like a little bit red, like just everything has like a red undertone about it, but it actually looks really pretty. The makeup looks good, the skin looks good, so I'm just gonna quickly go over everything that we used in this video to create this makeup look. And I'm gonna give you my quick thoughts. I did not use a primer. I'm going to talk about the things that, I'm going to talk about everything because everything played a part in the way this makeup looks. So I'm going to start with these two products from Rhode. The Rhode Glazing Mist and the Rhode Glazing Milk. I love both of them. I actually thought that this broke my face out. I had stopped trying it, so I'm going to try it again and see. This one is gorgeous on the skin. It adds so much moisture. It's really, really beautiful. So I do love both of those products. I didn't get them during this sale, but I got them the last sale. So I just wanted to show you that it really does help in the way that the makeup looks on the skin. Just look at how beautiful and glowy that the makeup looks. Smooth, glowy, perfect. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna also talk about this foundation. So a lot of my products I picked up before the sale because I wanted to be able to show my precious jewels and whoever else is watching what these foundations look like, how they react on oily textured skin. And I was able to do that before the sale. So this is the Dior Forever Skin Flawless Skin True Foundation 24-hour Ultra Makeup Wear No Transfer Triple Action Skincare with Sunscreen. Love this foundation. It's beautiful. The shades have changed, so when you are picking up your new shade, just make sure that you check it against your old shade because it may be different. But this is actually really beautiful on the skin. Very long wearing. And I actually really, really love it. There's so many new foundations out that I really love. I like the lighter, thinner formulas that still give you a beautiful amount of coverage and just smooth out your skin without any primer. So yeah, so good. Now I'm going to talk about this concealer from Laura Mercier. I like a lot of Laura Mercier's products. I recently tried her cream foundation, which I actually really, really love. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to test it out in hot weather. I didn't take this with me when I went to New York, and the weather in New York was very iffy, so I'll get to test it out in the near future and do a wear test to let you guys know what my thoughts are. So I picked this up, but wait, before I talk about this, I do have a foundation that is the same name as this concealer, the Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation. Is beautiful on the skin. It's one of my favorite foundations. I haven't worn it in a minute, but it's actually really beautiful on the skin. So now let's get to this. I like this concealer. I don't know if I love this concealer. I feel like, well, the shades are definitely off. I picked up 2 shades that are totally off for my liking. So I think that's why my makeup has such a more natural look as opposed to the bright-eyed look that I prefer. I'm going to take this back and get something with a little more warmth to it and then change the other shade as well. I can't tell. I think that it actually is covering my imperfections that I like to cover under my eyes. I usually like to, I have like a really dark area under my eye here, and most concealers on its own without like a color corrector don't cover it. So I like a concealer that covers it. I don't want to do 50 steps if I don't have to. If I can cut it down to 40 steps, 43 steps, that's what I want to do. But I still want to get the same beautiful coverage and no creasing under the eyes. Right now the under eyes look pretty good. So I do think that I'm gonna like this once I change the shades, but we will see. Okay, so I use the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil powder bronzer, and again, I think that could be one of the reasons why I feel like my face looks super, super red. This was a really deep pigmented shade. It was a lot darker than I thought it would be. I actually think it's darker than, no, maybe not. I think I need to use a smaller brush. This is all first impressions of these new makeup products, these newly released products. These are products that I picked up during the Sephora Savings Event, so this is my first time trying them, trying to see if they work together, if it's worth your money. But I love this so far. I think it's really, really beautiful. I don't necessarily know that I need a lighter shade. I need to see the shades in person. When I ordered this makeup, I ordered everything online, so I didn't get to see it in person, but I knew that I would love this bronzer. I have so many powder bronzers that I love right now, but I do think that I'm gonna love this. I think it looks beautiful on the skin. It blends out beautifully. It has dimension to it, like it's not a flat powder, so I really, really like it. Also, this Vanngo Tan Sculpt Bronzing Contour Balm. This is a really nice formula. I forgot to tell you that this actually has a mirror inside of it, which I love. I very rarely use mirrors inside products. I just don't. I don't know why. But it's a very balmy. It blends out really effortlessly. It goes onto the skin. It has a nice amount of pigmentation. It's a cream to powder formula. It did not accentuate any of my pores. It actually blended in really beautifully on the skin. It's not super emollient, and it blends out beautifully on the skin. I love the color. They actually have one shade that is a little bit lighter than this, and I don't necessarily know that I need to get a lighter shade, but I feel like my makeup looks really, really red. I don't know what the reason is, but I feel like it looks red, and it could be because I have such dark bronzers on. That could be it. This MAC Glow Play blush is so beautiful. It was so complimentary to these blush lighters from Sephora. To me, like any of these shades would have gone beautifully with this. And it just looks really beautiful on the skin. Just a nice, natural, you know, of course you could tell I have makeup on, but it's just beautiful. It blends in so good on the skin, and I love the fact that I did not wear a primer. I pulled out the primer to wear, but I didn't put the primer on, and I love how smooth the skin looks, and I believe that the skin will stay smooth. I'm gonna probably have this on a little while. I will probably come back in the comment section and let you guys know what my thoughts are, how long this makeup lasted based on what I do for the rest of the day. But so far, I'm loving it. These lip products from Sephora, I do really like these. I think these Sephora Cloud Matte Lipsticks are really nice. I don't know how long wearing they are, but I do like the way they feel on the lips. They have a very balmy but matte lipstick feel. Like it's not super pigmented, but it glides on really nicely on the lips. It gives just enough pigment to give your lips that more natural look. It doesn't look like you're wearing lipstick. It just looks like you have a balm on with a gloss. And I like that. Every look doesn't need to have a super like vampy, like bam in your face look. Like I love a good bam in your face look, but this formula is really nice. And I think that if you put a liner on, and then like with me, I have so many different colors in my lips that I like to take a liner sometime and just fill in my whole lip to like matte it out and then put a color on. And I find that it shows up better that way, but it also helps the lipstick stay on longer. These new formulas now, I just love a lot of these new formulas. They're really good. I love the gloss from Sephora. It's a very lightweight gloss. It's not sticky at all. It has a really nice glossy look. I have glosses that are glossier than this, but this is nice. This is, you can go to the office with this on and you don't look like you are trying too hard. It just gives a really nice amount of gloss to the lips, and it adds a nice amount of color to any lipstick that you put on because it's actually an orangey red. So let me show you. Now, one thing I don't like about the, see that? It's very pigmented. One thing I don't like about these wands, it's giving me like a problem. I don't like to feel like I'm taking the product that's on my lips off when I'm putting on a gloss. And I feel like with this, you have to go down and use the actual wand itself to get the lip gloss on your lips. So I don't like that, but other than that, the formula is really nice. Okay, so these blush lighters from Sephora, very pretty. To me, I love the way they looked when I swatched them on my hand in store. The formula is a little drier than I thought it would be, but it's actually very pretty. And it could be because it's a blush and a highlight mixture, so it's not too creamy, but it did blend in really nicely. It gave a nice inner corner highlight. The cheeks are popping. They look really beautiful. It was very complimentary and blended in well with the blush. So I love these. These were $16 with 30% off. You cannot go wrong with these. They were so good. And this Natasha Denona Luxe Glam Compact and Cool. I really like it. I love Natasha Denona's shadows. I wanted to see what the formulas would look like on the eye without this metallic shade, because the metallic really brightens up the eye. This is like a sparkly foil, so it gives just like a little bit of sparkle, and you can kind of make it have that scattered look. So I wanted to see how that was going to look, and this is what the other one looks like. So it's more of a opaque, brighter color. They both look gorgeous, but I really want to see what this looked like on the eye, and I'm pleasantly surprised with the way that they look. I want to say that's everything that we used that was new. I did use the Makeup by Mercier powder in the shades Honey and the shade Neutral Medium Deep. Really nice. I mean, I'm not a fan of that powder. I don't necessarily know if I would purchase it again because I don't feel like it maintains my oils like I need it to, but it actually is beautiful on the skin. And I have these lip balms from Luxe. They are pigmented. I'm not necessarily sure. Like, it's like a lightly pigmented balm. It's very smooth going on. It feels like nothing going on. They remind me of the YSL, I think, Candy Glaze wands that I have that are made just like this. So I think it's nice to have in your bag. These were $16. You can't go wrong with it. It's definitely something that you could keep in your pocketbook, like in your handbag, and just throw it on. It gives you a nice amount of color, depending on what your lips are looking like. Like I said, my lips, they're different. They have so many different tones to them. But I think that's everything that we use. Looking at my face, we did use this Rare Beauty blush in Grateful, which is one of my favorites. I love a good red blush, and I really just think that this makeup looks good. The only issue that I have is this concealer. I did not like the shades that I picked out, so it wasn't necessarily the formula, it was the shades, and it was so light that I didn't want to put the other shade on because it was actually lighter than this one, and this one is already light, so I may just keep this one and get a deeper shade for the other one. But the makeup looks gorgeous, guys. I really like it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Oh, I didn't talk about the Fenty Bright Fix powder, but you guys already know I love the Bright Fix powders. They are my best friend. They are my eraser. They are my under eye brightener. They do so much for me. I love them. I think I have every color except for 2 of them. That's it. I love you, my precious jewels. If you enjoyed this video, please give the video a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel if you made it this far and you have not subscribed. And if you can hype the video, I would love it if you would hype the video. I don't even know how hypes work. Like, I don't know if they give you a certain amount of hypes for the week, but if you could hype the video, that would really help the channel. I love you, my precious jewels. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, you know I'm going to link another video on the screen so you guys can continue watching. Everything that I use will be linked and listed below. I also have links where you can shop these products. I have the Sephora shopping, and I also have magic links. So those will be down in the description box. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.